Hi, I'm Maysha. Welcome to As Long as You're Breathing. And this is only my second time to do YouTube Live, but I'm excited to be here. And so I'm also excited to have you to show you all. That's a video I shot just a little over a year ago now. And yeah, and so in Vicksburg, Mississippi. I live in Jackson, Mississippi. And and of course it's to promote the show, and I've not ever used it to promote the show, and so today I decided to do so yeah, so that's a lot of fun, and we'll take the show out with it as well and show the credits at the end. But my friend in Africa, Deo, um, DPLUS, DPLUS Productions, he did the music for me, and we always have a great time when we work together, and so I want to give a shout out to him. And yeah, so all the credits will be at the end. But yes, I wrote, and the song is mine. It's an original. So yeah, so as long as you're breathing, keep living. I had actually looked at doing some rebranding, but not going to. I'm very happy with the brand, and I'm very happy with what I do. I love having As Long as You're Breathing, and I love having Every Life is a Story. And they both fit seamlessly with what I do, which is talk about energy management. My first YouTube Live, which I did a week ago, Saturday night now, I actually talked about that and really didn't realize it. I love how the universe works, because I was actually talking about the rebranding that I was looking at doing, and it just seamlessly flowed into what it is that I do and how I've come to do it, and how the fact that I talk energy management is a culmination of what I do. And so yeah, I'm not going to do the rebranding after all, and I'm excited about that. It does. I have a friend who once said, "Well, I'm a brick mason too, but I don't lay brick," and there are many things I can do, um, including teach. I've done a lot of that, but opening an academy, even an online YouTube academy, is not something energy management wise that fits right now. Now down the line, who knows? But energy management wise, I'm not looking that far ahead just yet, but I'm not ruling it out either. For now, however, though, we are planning February, and that is far enough ahead for me at the moment, because I am giddy. Y'all know what that means. Elizabeth Kipp has already decided what she's doing in February, and I got it booked this morning. So on February 10th, As Long as You're Breathing episode for February is on February 10th at 11 a.m. And it'll be Elizabeth Kipp. Of course, Elizabeth, I never tell everyone what Elizabeth does, because I assume everybody knows what Elizabeth does, I assume everybody knows what Elizabeth does. Elizabeth is pain management specialist. She is a trauma-informed Kundalini yoga instructor, and of course, she does ancestral clearing. Elizabeth Kipp is amazing, and what she's going to be talking about in February, of course, it's Heart Month. It's the month that pulls on the heartstrings. It's Valentine month, of course, and she's going to be talking about heart coherence, what it means, and why it is so important. So I can't wait until that episode. So I'm very excited about that. And so we will do that live. That'll be live. And I hope that some of you will join us. And we use StreamYard. So enable StreamYard in your settings so you can ask questions and chat with us. We would love that very much. Elizabeth always loves when we get questions from the viewers. But of course, if you catch the video, that is amazing too. We love that as well. So, and then the rest of the month, as of right now, the plan is I'm just going to be doing Every Life is Story events. Every life is a story is exactly what I believe. I believe it's our lives, our stories, and we are sovereign over self. We are managing our energy when we're writing them our way. Now, whether you believe that the story is already written and your heart knows it and we need to figure it out as we go, and or whether you believe that you are literally just creating it as you go, or it's a combination there of the two, whichever way you believe, it doesn't matter, because every life is a story, and it is up to us to figure out how to write our own and to be sovereign over those lives. If we don't take sovereignty over our life, then, and this is something I've taught for years, long before I was saying anything about energy management. If we don't take sovereignty over our lives, then people in the cheap seats are doing it for us, or we're just going along and life's happening to us. And then we get to a point and we're like, where did the time go? And what about all the things I said I want to do, or I want to have, or I want to be, I want to feel, I want to experience? Yeah. So I'm all about living in great big capital letters every day. I truly believe in that. And we don't have to have a perfect world. We don't have to have everything we want in life at that moment to be living in great big capital letters. Happiness really is not a destination. It is a way that we take the journey. I read that quote somewhere years ago, and I don't know who to attribute it to, because it was just something I read somewhere, and it is absolutely the truth. It is the way we take the journey. Being happy as we go is the way we take the journey. But managing our energy is how we do that. And managing our energy is also how we make sure we're on the journey that we want to be on. So I will be throwing energy management in there. There's no doubt about it, because energy management is what has helped me so much manage the fact that I live with fibromyalgia. And I have to manage my energy to be able to do things like this for you all on the limited basis that I do it. So, yeah, I manage it through meditation primarily. I do still take medications. I'm not anti-medication, but I can't take anything that filters through my kidneys. So everything I take, it's very limited, and so I manage it all with my lifestyle. I manage it with managing my energy and choosing very carefully what I put energy into and what I don't, and what I allow to touch my life and what I don't, and what I allow to consume my energy or commingle with my energy. Or it really is energy management, because it is my life, my story. And I want to be, feel, and experience certain things. And so I'm sovereign over self. So every life is a story. And as long as we're breathing, let's keep living. They are what I am to do, because I truly do believe I want the end to come find me on my own mountaintop. Yeah, I truly do believe that the end should come find us all on our own mountaintop. So that's why I do what I do, and how I've come to do what I do. And so on February 8th and the 15th and the 22nd at 11, I will be bringing you, since it's Heart Month, it's Valentine Month, Love Month, if you will. I'm going to be talking Twin Flame, and it's the journey of the heart for healing, wholeness, and happiness. That's what we're going to be talking. We're going to be talking Twin Flame journeys, and how it's the journey of the heart for healing, wholeness, and happiness. There's a lot of stuff here on YouTube about Twin Flame, and a lot of stuff online, period, about Twin Flame. And I am not being critical, because as Elizabeth Kipp said in the show we did just last week, when she talked about the levels of consciousness, we can only talk about and say and teach and be in the level of consciousness, communicate the level of consciousness, live the level of consciousness that we are aware of at the time, or that we are in vibrational frequency to do so at the time. There's what we are aware of, and then there's also what we have ourselves in the frequency of being able to do. And I guess that's where the every life is a story, and as long as your breathing fits in is. There's awareness. which is why I do so much teaching and why As Long As You're Breathing is about, and why I want so many people teaching and helping us heal. Because when we are aware, then we can heal and we can take sovereignty. But our stories really are about the level of consciousness we have been at and the level of consciousness we're at now, and how we go along our timeline, our journey. And so there are many things out there about people, or that people are putting out, or that discuss the various levels of consciousness of a twin flame journey. And I've talked to many twin flame people on the twin flame journey. And depending on where they're at on that journey, the level of consciousness they're at about the journey, they have different things to say about it. And at the very beginning of the journey, well, let's just look at before you even know you're on the journey. We don't even know you're on a twin flame journey. There are things happening that you don't even understand why they're happening. They're just happening to you. And you may meet someone and your reaction, who knows what it will be. It can be so varied. And it can be because of who you met. And you don't even know why. And then later, there's the level of consciousness where you actually know that you're on a twin flame journey. And then if the two both know and will work that journey together, that's an amazing thing. And that's how do we work relationships, which I teach a 1 + 1 = 3 model, which is something I'm going to talk about a lot on As Long As You're Breathing this year. I have several books planned for the year, and one is on basic energy management. The other is on the 1 + 1 = 3 model. One is on manifesting using energy management. So those are the things that I plan to do this year. So that is the thing with twin flame, is you get to the point where, okay, I know I'm on a twin flame journey. I've figured this out now. The universe has hit me over the head with it, or something has caused me to figure it out. But so then, can you get into a relationship with this person? And a relationship does not necessarily have to be romantically involved. It could be that you're just friends and you work on the journey together, or it can be all sorts of things. But so that makes it much easier, and much easier. But if you're doing it alone, if you're doing it on your own, if there's no communication or sporadic communication or whatever there may be, the journey is about healing. And unfortunately, so much of what is out there, it makes it seem like, it's about manifesting. That's one reason why I want to talk about manifesting, and threw that in there, that this is what one of the books I've planned for the year is. So it's a series of books that I want to put out this year. But the manifesting aspect, manifest a text from them, manifest a call from them, manifest a visit from them, manifest the relationship, manifest union, manifest. I'm sorry, folks. When we start having expectations of others and trying to manifest others to do things, well, that's manipulation. It's not manifesting. Now, we can have the desire of our hearts, and we can put that out there to the universe, and we can put the energy out there that we are open to this. We can do that. But when we start trying to create the situation, when we try to make it happen, we are putting the expectation out there that person should do, be, and feel and experience their life the way we see it. Well, it's their life, their story. They get to write it their way. Now, ideally, the two of you will come into vibrational alignment, as all twin flames are actually meant to do. We're all here for a reason. All of us are. Every being is here. Every twin flame that is here, well, they're here because, well, the twin flames are exponentially great together. I mean, all couples are wonderful together, soulmates, and we may do an episode on the difference before the month is over, if we get to that point. But all couples, they have amazing things they can do. But twin flame, you put them together, and it's exponential what they can accomplish together, because that's what they're meant to do. I mean, they are meant to be this amazing couple together. But it has nothing to do with the coming together to be whole. That's why I teach the relationship model that I do. We are whole and complete on our own. And that is what we have to learn on the twin flame journey. This is what we have to learn about all relationship journeys, though. And that is one of the things that I really want to get out. And the point I want to make by covering twin flame in February is that, yes, twin flame is big. It's big. And there's a cosmic reason for that right now. There's a huge cosmic reason for that, which I would love to get into, but I'm not going to. But that's not the point. Every relationship that we're in, it follows the same path. We're to respect one another's right to be who we are at all times. It's not about expectation of that person. It is about expectation of ourselves. We have to be whole and complete ourselves and walk in and say, this is who I am. This is what you can expect of me. And then they have to do the same. And then that expectation that you each gave to one another, said, this is who I am, this is what to expect of me. That's what you put in the relationship. And that's how you manage the relationship. That's what you discuss. If there is one or the other is not doing as they said they would do, not as you came into expecting. So often we meet someone and they are, we're drawn to them. And so we have this vision of what we want our life to be. And so they light us up. They're the one that just makes us just gaga happy. And so we expect them to fit into our vision of what our life, our story is going to be, and make it all just roses and sunshine. Well, that may not be their vision of their life, their story. So we can't put that expectation on them. Now they can hear our vision of our life and they can say, yeah, I fit this, this, and this. This is what you can expect of me. This is also what I have for my life, and this is what you can expect of me there. And then you can, well, okay, that's like 75% of my vision, but wait, I'm whole and complete. And the other 25%, I got that on my own anyway. Actually, I've got all of it on my own anyway, but I like it better this way with the 3. And so, yeah, let's do it that way. And then as you go along, you keep discussing things, you keep communicating, and it just gets better and better. And twin flame, what they find is there's so many things about twin flame. They are meant to be together to begin with. And so they are exponentially together the way they are so perfectly matched for one another. What the two of them can accomplish individually, amazing. What the two of them can accomplish together as individuals or as a couple, amazing. And so energy management of all of that, though, is that you have to understand how to go along the journey and how to get to that point, if you can even get to that point. And you have to also learn that along the way, what you're doing, it's a journey of healing. It's a journey of healing. And when you have come across your twin flame, you heal at a level, because that just having come across them causes you to be opened up to and aware of a depth of healing that you would not have been aware of before. And it gives you also this this depth within yourself to do that healing that you perhaps would not have reached otherwise. That's another thing about twin flame that we're going to get into. But in the end, whether the two of you get together or don't get together, you're still whole and complete in and of yourself. You're still this amazing person in and of yourself. Now, by design, the universe wants this exponential greatness, of course. And of course, we all do. I mean, our hearts want that story for us. But it is a journey of healing, wholeness, and happiness. And sometimes some are writing their story their way alone. And we are sovereign only over our lives. And our stories are our own. And while there are other supporting characters, they're just that, they're supporting. When we're writing our own story, we get to write exactly what we will do. But the supporting characters in our story, well, it's not like the movies, or it's not like the book that we write or that we read. we're not authoring that part. We're not creating that part. That's the part we have to flow with. That's why we have to recognize that we are energy. And each of us are flowing energetically. And that's why we can't get attached to outcome. If we get attached to outcome, if we get too far ahead of ourselves and attached to an outcome, that outcome may not happen. And then you've put all your energy here and you didn't concentrate on self here. And you missed all this living in great big capital letters right here that you should have been doing because you had no control over the outcome. So truly, everything that I do is about energy management, but it also showcases many amazing people and their stories, which are motivational and inspirational. And it gives them a moment to shine and a platform to shine, and also a platform to bring their books and their teachings and all the things they do forward as well, which I'm going to also help them understand energy management wise, how to do in bigger and better and bolder ways, which I'm very excited about. But it really is all about, no matter what your relationship is, you don't have to be twin flame to be in an exponentially great relationship. You just have to understand the energy management of relationships. And you can make even a soulmate relationship or your relationship with yourself exponentially great. So that's why I'm covering twin flame in February. Is one, there are so many twin flames out there struggling horribly, and doing meditation after meditation to manifest text or manifest union. And what we all need to be doing, no matter what our relationships, whether it's with our children, whether it's with our families, whether it's with ourselves, whether it's with how we relate to the world, to our work, to our friends, or whether it is to our significant other, soulmate, or karmic, or twin flame. In the end, it is about our energy management with self, which is true self-care. So it's all the same. If we want to stand on our own mountaintop, if we want the end to have to come find us there, if we want to have sovereignty over self, if we want true freedom, well, this is all true freedom. This is what all of that is. And so I'm really excited about February. I'm really excited about what we're covering. I'm excited about 2022. I'm excited to be living, as long as I'm breathing, in great big capital letters, and using my energy to bring all of it to you in a way that is entertaining, not boring, that's for sure, and educational, inspirational, motivational. And so I'm going to sign off now and play the little video that I did, going back all the way back to my early years when this is what the desire of my heart was. And yeah, so February, you all, Elizabeth Kipp on the 10th at 11, and then on the 8th, the 15th, and the 22nd, it'll be Twin Flame Journeys, and because it's Valentine month, and we're going to be talking about it's a journey of the heart for healing, wholeness, and happiness. And you don't have to be twin flame or even understand twin flame to watch these episodes. It's really about relationship. It's really about your relationship with self, so you can have happy, healthy, and whole relationships. First with yourself, then with others. So as long as you're breathing all, let's do it in great big capital letters. Bye, you all.